Okay, so Glenn, you're right. Glenn, you're ready?
Yep, thank you.
All right, yeah. So we'll start now. So you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, so quiz ladder, quiz lead by quizzing. So we are in the grand finals. So all the participants have gone through the mill of easy to medium to hard to harder to the hardest questions. So we have selected the four top finalists. So kudos and congratulations to all of you, since all of you have come through the all the 5 levels. So we have the grand finals today. So our finalists are Pat Gibson, Mohan Miranda, Glenn Tuason, and Aaron Mohan. So the rules: total of 32 questions for the 4 players, 3 tiebreaker questions. Each player gets 8 direct questions. After the question is read by the reader, a direct player has 20 seconds to answer, fetching 4 points. Fast questions fetch 3, 2, or 1 points depending on the descending order in which they are answered, and fast questions need to be answered within 5 seconds. Question 1 to 16 till the midpoint of the quiz will be going in the normal fashion, that is the player 1 to player 2 to player 3 to player 4 to player 1. So for example, in case player 4 gets it, it passes to player 1 and so on and so forth. Again, at the midpoint of the quiz, we reverse the order from question 17 to question 32. So it will be player 4 to player 3 to player 2 to player 1 to player 4. Again, for an example, if player 1 gets it, it moves to player 4 and so on, player 4 and so on and so forth. Needless to say, since logically it's a video quiz, you need to have both of your hands visible during the entire duration of the quiz. And there's no deviation from that. And please have your mute button unmuted during the entire course of the quiz. This is especially relevant for the indirect questions because you get only 5 seconds, so you don't scramble around at the last minute with the mute and unmute buttons. In fact, even for the direct questions also, because we don't waste time, right? And please wait for the quiz reader to wait reading the entire question. I repeat, in its entirety, complete question, so that everyone can enjoy the full Monty of the question, and everyone also can get the gist of the questions also, because certain questions you might have to read the entire gist and reconsider and all that kind of stuff. Okay? So please wait for, I repeat, please wait for the question reader to read the entire question in its entirety, full question, and then only. All right, let's go. All right, so these are some of the topics. Remember, we are not putting the entire topics for the usual grid set. Figures of speech, color grading, often heard songs, unique occurrence, movie adaptations, animal groupings, civilization, founders, syncretic region. So just 7 to 8 seconds, we'll just take a look at the different topics. So the grand final, we have player 1, P1, Pat Gibson, player 2, P2, Aaron Mohan, player 3, P3, Mohan Miranda, player 4, P4, Glenn Tuason. Player 1, P1 is Pat Gibson, player 2, P2 is Aaron Mohan, player 3, P3 is Mohan Miranda, and player 4, P4 is Glenn Tuason. Remember that we won't be addressing you by name each time at the end of scoring or every question. So please remember your seating position. Will also be approximately showing the slide approximately every 6 to 7 slides afterwards, so that the recollection is there for as far as your player position is concerned. So player 1, P1 is Pat Gibson, player 2, P2 is Aaron Mohan, player 3, P3 is Mohan Miranda, and player 4, P4 is Glenn Tuason.
Aaron's name has been misspelled twice.
Yeah. I understand.
Don't worry.
Well, you can combine the right portions of it and come up with the correct spelling.
Something like that.
Yeah, so just take a look at the topics again. Remember again that we are not putting the entire topics for the usual thing. So political alliance, color grading, body parts, sports organization, photography, commercial vehicles.
Okay.
All right, question 1, player 1. Will it play in blank as an American English figure of speech that is traditionally used to ask whether a given product, person, promotional theme, or event will appeal to mainstream audiences or across a broad range of demographic and psychographic groups in the United States? The phrase is believed to have originated from the popularity of Blank, Illinois, as a stop on the vaudeville circuit, where acts would gauge new material by how well it was received by blank audiences, using blank as a test mark. Philip, it's the same word.
Peoria.
Yeah, that's right. It is Peoria. So Pat gets full 4 points. Peoria. Question 2, player 2. This is a cultural and political alliance of 4 Central European countries, the Czech Republic, Hungary, Poland, and Slovakia. The alliance aims to advance cooperation in military, economic, cultural, and energy affairs. All 4 nations are also members of the European Union, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and the Three Seas Initiative. Name this alliance.
Visegrad?
That's right, it is. So again, Aran gets it, full 4 points. It's the Visegrad group, also known as the Visegrad 4 or the V4. Question 3, player 3. This is a color in the Pandon color system, described as drab dark brown. It has been informally dubbed the ugliest color in the world. It was selected in 2012 as the color for plain tobacco and cigarette packaging in Australia after market researchers determined that it was the least attractive color. Name this color and you have to be absolutely specific. All right, time's up. So player 4.
I pass it.
Player 4 passes. All right, player 4 passes. Player 1.
Pass.
Player 2.
Olive brown.
No, it's not olive brown. It's Pandon 448C. Pandon 448C. I repeat, Pandon 448C. Question 4, player 4. Lingual dash, lingual blank are small structures on the upper surface of the tongue that give it its characteristic rough texture. The 4 types of blank on the human tongue have different structures and are accordingly classified as circumvallate or vallate, fungiform, filiform, and foliate. All except the filiform blank are associated with taste buds. Identify this body part.
Papillae?
That's right.
Oh, I think that's my question, but it's
Oh, I'm sorry. No, Latte was your question.
I'm P4, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, but that's okay.
Okay,
Oh my
so okay, so we will we will scrap this. We will answer. We will ask.
Yeah, sorry,
replacement question.
That's
Am
why
I not
nobody
in-
was talking for the last question. Okay, it makes sense now.
Just a
Last
moment.
question was yours, Glenn, or was mine?
No,
No, it's
it was
yours.
yours.
Oh goodness.
It's all right.
It's all good.
Now we know. Now we know.
It's all good.
Just
We're
a
all
moment.
friends.
I'll go to the replacement question. Yeah, I'll go to the replacement question. Okay, we'll
sorry,
come
guys.
back later to that. We'll come back
All good.
later. All right, so we have one question to be addressed to Glenn. That is the 4th question. All right. So just scrap this. The answer is papillae. Singular form is papilla. Both are acceptable for the answer. So take a note of your player questions again. Player 1 is Pat. Player 2 is Aran. Player 3 is Movin. And player 4 is Glenn. I repeat, player 1 is Pat. Player 2 is Aran. Player 3 is Movin. And player 4 is Glenn. So the replacement question will come at the end of the quiz. That would be addressed to Glenn.
No problem.
All right, question 5, player 1. Although the coinage of the term Iron Curtain is often attributed to Winston Churchill, this terminology was first used by whom in 1914 when she described an Iron Curtain descending between her people and Germany.
Wilhelmina of the Netherlands?
No, it is not Wilhelmina, no. Player 2,
Anastasia?
sorry.
Anastasia?
No, it is not Anastasia. Player 3,
That's me, right?
yeah.
I will take Rosa Luxemburg.
No, it's not Rosa Luxemburg. Player 4.
I'll pass.
Okay, player 4 passes. Let's see the answer. It's Elizabeth of Bavaria. She was actually the Queen of the Belgians. She's the Queen of the Belgians, Elizabeth of Bavaria. Question 6, player 2. He was a French chef and author who specialized in grande cuisine for the Elite Society and passed away in 1833. Working with leading chefs of the day, he extended his knowledge to cover all aspects of cooking and became head chef to prominent people, including Charles Maurice de Dallegrand-Périgord, Tsar Alexander I of Russia, and the Prince Regent in Britain. He codified and to some extent simplified classical French cookery, insisted on the finest and most expensive ingredients, and was regarded as the foremost chef of his day. He wrote a series of books, lavishly illustrated, intended to pass his skills on to other chefs, providing grande cuisine for the elite of French and other society. His influence continued after his death. His approach was continued by Jules Gouffet, Urbain Dubos, and Emile Bernard, reinvigorated by Auguste Escoffier, and continued until it was overtaken by Nouvelle cuisine in the second half of the 20th century. Name this culinary personality.
Martin.
Sorry?
Martin.
Martin Newton.
Yeah.
No, it's not Martin. Player 3.
Mine. Yeah, it's mine, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Larousse.
No, it's not Larousse. Player 4.
Jacques.
Sorry?
Jacques.
Jacques. No, it's not. Player 1.
Carême.
Sorry?
Carême.
Yeah, that's right. It is. Marie Antoine Carême, also known as Antonin Carême, a very influential figure actually in the history of culinary history. Question 7, player 3. Portions of this famous classic novel were first published in the October 1851 issue of Harper's under the title The Town Post Story, named after chapter 54 of the book. Which classic work?
The Scarlet Letter.
Sorry, Scarlet Letter. No, it's not Scarlet Letter. No,
Scarlet
player 4.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
pass.
time's up. Player 1.
Pass.
Okay, player 2.
Vanity Fair.
Sorry?
Vanity Fair.
No, it's not Vanity Fair either. See the answer.
Good guess.
It's Moby Dick. In fact, the full exact title of the name with the punctuations are Moby Dick or The Whale. Question 8. What geographical feature is named after the governor of Madras from the year 1755 until 1763?
The Sundarbans. I don't know.
No, it's not the Sundarbans. No, player 1.
The Park Strait.
Exactly, it is the Park Strait. So Pat gets 2 points. Yeah, Park Strait. Very much in the news still recently, but now somehow not that much. Player 1 is Pat Gibson. Player 2, Aran Mohan. Player 3 is Norman Miranda. And player 4 is Glenn Tuazon. All right, question 9, player 1. This organization used an archaic spelling of the name New York from 1804 to 2024, hyphenating the city's name as New-York, which is common in the 19th century when the institution was founded. The hyphen was still used in the 21st century to give this organization a unique identity. What organization?
New York Stock Exchange.
No, it's not the New York Stock Exchange. Player 2.
The New York Times.
It's not the New York Times either. Player 3.
I'm passing.
Player 4.
The NYFD.
No. See the answer. It's the New York Historical, known as the New-York Historical Society from 1804 to 2024. In fact, the society was Although it was famous for history, it's also famous for the sci-fi. All right, question 10, player 2. This is a Chinese manufacturer of commercial vehicles, especially electric buses, headquartered in Zhengzhou, Henan, and it also has businesses in construction, machinery, real estate, and other investments. As of 2026, this manufacturer is recognized as the world's largest bus and coach manufacturer by volume. The company holds over 10% of the global market share and 36% of the domestic market share. Name it.
BYD.
Sorry?
BYD.
No, it's not BYD. Player 3?
Silo?
No, it's not. Player 4?
Hino?
Sorry?
Hino?
No, it's not Geelong. No. Player 1?
Geely,
No, it's not Geely either. They're all car manufacturers, which are all told. It's Yutong, officially Shenzhou Yutong Group Company Limited. Because they are in commercial vehicles, less glamorous field, it is not discussed much. Question 11, player 3. Instances occurring in nature include the cutane component of plant cuticles, which consists of omega hydroxy acids and their derivatives, interlinked via ester bonds, forming blank polymers of indeterminate size. They are also produced by bees in the genus Polypus, which secrete a cellophane-like blank lining for the underground brood cells, earning them the nickname blank bees. What are being referred to?
Plastic?
No, it is not plastic. Player 4.
Pass.
Player 4 passes. Player 1.
paper,
It's not paper either. Player 2.
Gel.
No, it's not gel either. Let's see the answer. It's polyester. Question 12, player 4. This term is believed to originate in the Bronze Age, which originally referred only to a portion of northwestern Anatolia. The term appears in Hittite records recounting how a confederation of blank states, including Troy, unsuccessfully rebelled against the Hittite king Udaliya I around 1500 before Christian era or BCE. Roughly contemporary Linear B documents contain the term blank, seemingly in reference to captives from the same area. What geographical term? Note that the blanks are phonetically similar to this term and not the exact term in itself.
Vassal.
Sorry?
Vassal.
No. Player 1.
Lydia,
Sorry?
Lydia,
Libya. No, it's not Libya. Player 2.
Cappadocia.
It's not Cappadocia. Player 3.
Asia?
That's right. It is Asia. So Mohan gets 1 point. It is Asia.
Yes.
So player 1 is Pat Gibson. Player 2 is Aran Mohan. Player 3 is Bovin Miranda. And player 4 is Glenn Tuan. All right, question 13, player 1. WESPA, W-E-S-P-A, WESPA is the global governing body for water.
snooker and billiards,
No, it's not snooker and billiards. Player 2.
Extrasensory perception.
No, it's not extrasensory perception. Player 3.
Electronic sports like e-games?
No, it's not electronic sports either. Player 4.
I was going to say that. Pass.
All right,
not bungee jumping, is it? No.
let's see. It's competitive Scrabble in English. Just Scrabble is not acceptable as there are other language versions. In fact, surprisingly, there are a huge number of people involved with this, and several towns and countries where this organization is there. Question 14, player 2. Barricades on Rue Saint-Maur is a photograph from the year 1848. What is its speciality?
Is it one of the first photos?
No. Player 3.
Is it the first daguerreotype?
No, it's not the daguerreotype either. Player 4.
The first colored photo.
Sorry?
Is it the first colored photo?
Colored.
Colored.
No, colored. No. Player 1.
Is it effectively liberty leading the people? Is it the inspiration for the painting?
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's actually the first photo used to illustrate a newspaper
Oh.
story. It just kicked off the concept of photojournalism.
Yes.
Question 15, player 3. This syncretic religion teaches the existence of a transcendent creator divinity, Bondier, under whom are spirits known as Eva. These Eva typically derive their names from traditional West and Central African deities and are equated with Catholic saints and are divided into groups called Nanjean, that is nation, most notably the Rada and the Petuo. This theology has been labeled both monotheistic and polytheistic. Adherents of this religion will often be initiated into an onfo, or a temple, run by an Ongon priest or Mambo priestess, through which group ceremonies are conducted. In which country does one find this religion?
Haiti?
Sorry?
Haiti. Haiti.
Yes. Just right. So, Mohan gets 4 points. Right? All right, question 16, player 4. He was an American bartender who owned and operated saloons in New York City. Because of his pioneering work in popularizing cocktails across the United States as well, he's considered the father of American mixology. In addition to writing the seminal work on cocktails, that is Bartender's Guide, he displayed creativity and showmanship while preparing drinks, established the image of the bartender as a creative professional. As such, he was often nicknamed Professor.
Johnson.
Sorry?
Johnson.
Johnson? No. Player 1?
Edwards?
No, it's not Edwards. Player 2?
Fleming?
Fleming.
Hmm.
No, it is not Fleming either. Player 3?
Harvey?
Not Harvey either. It's Jerry Thomas or Jeremiah P. Thomas. All right, so we reached the midpoint of the quiz. So as aforementioned, we will be reversing the orders, but the points remain the same. All right, and question 1 to 16, we have player 1, Pat Gibson at 8 points, player 2, Aran Mohan at 4 points, player 3, Mohan Miranda at 5 points, Glenn Tuazon is nil. So I repeat, player 1, Pat Gibson is 8 points, player 2, Aran Mohan is at 4 points, player 3, Mohan Miranda is at 5 points, and player 4, Glenn Tuazon is nil. So we reverse the order from player 4 to player 3 to player 2 to player 1 to again. So player 1 is Pat, player 2 is Aran, player 3 is Mohan, and player 4 is Glenn. All right, question 17, player 4. Palace Walk, Palace of Desire, and Sugar Street are the names of actual streets in Cairo. Connect this to the world of literature.
These are the books forming the trilogy of Mahfuz.
Yeah. These are the titles of 3 novels in the Cairo trilogy, written by Najib Mahfouz, the Egyptian Nobel Prize in Literature winner. And the Cairo trilogy is really famous because, he is the only winner of this prize from the entire Arab world. Question 18, player 3. This was a period of intense and ruthlessly competitive fossil hunting and discovery during the Gilded Age of American history, marked by a heated rivalry between Edward Drinker of the Academy of Natural Sciences of Philadelphia, and Othniel Charles Marsh of the Peabody Museum of Natural History at Yale. Each of the two paleontologists used underhanded methods to try to outdo the other in the field, resorting to bribery, theft, and the destruction of blank. Each scientist also sought to ruin his rival's reputation and cut off his funding using attacks in scientific publications. What is this intense rivalry known as?
It's mine, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bone Wars.
Yeah, it is the Bone Wars. So Moving gets 4. It is the Bone Wars, also known as the Great Dinosaur Rush, known for its utter notoriety. Question 19, player 2. Happy Days Are Here Again is a 1929 song that was featured in the 1930 film Chasing Rainbows. It has gone on to become one of the most heard songs in American history, thanks to its appearance in over 80 films, but more so because of yet another reason. What?
Is it used by ice cream trucks?
Used by ice cream trucks? No. Player 1.
Was it campaign music for Franklin D. Roosevelt?
It's not. Player 4.
Is it sign-off music on the radio?
No, that's not the one. Player 3.
It was used for the jingle for Thumbs Up in India.
No, it is not.
It
The
was
answer?
not your answer.
It became the Democratic Party's unofficial theme song. Okay, it's always played in their meetings and all that, but since it's not unofficial, it is not known officially, but it is often heard, hundreds and hundreds of, even thousands of.
Close, Pat. Too specific, maybe.
Yeah. Too much.
Yeah. I think FDR's, they use it for FDR's campaign. I know that, yes. That's right.
Question 20, player 1. He was a Dutch explorer who was sent to find Terra Australis and Davis Land, but instead found Easter Island, also because he landed there on Easter Sunday. He was the first European to find Bora Bora and Mauputi of the Society Islands, as well as Samoa. He planned the expedition along with his brother Jan, who stayed in the Netherlands.
Rogiven?
That's right. He accepts surname alone, so as in quizzing circles, university nowadays. So it is Rogiven, Jacob Rogiven, or Jacob Rogiven. So question 21, player 4. 9 sovereigns of Europe were photographed together for the only time on what occasion?
Yalta?
Sorry?
Yalta?
No, it's not the Yalta. No, not the Yalta conflict. No, player 3.
Queen Victoria coronation?
No, it's not that either. Player 2.
Queen Elizabeth II's coronation?
No. Player 1.
Queen Victoria's funeral?
No. None of these. That's the answer.
Is it a wedding?
It's actually the funeral of King Edward VII. Because if you see the time frame, you'll understand that after that, almost all of the monarchies went into disintegration, or they were just de jure, not de facto rulers. So player 1 is Pat, player 2 is Aran, player 3 is Movin, and player 4 is Game. Right, question 22, player 3. Manco Chapat, also known as Mango Blanc and Aya Manco, was, according to some historians, the first governor and founder of which civilization? He is also a main figure of their mythology, being the protagonist of the 2 best-known legends about the origin of the namesake people.
The Incas?
Yeah. That's right. It is the Incas. So Movin gets 4. All right, question 22. Question 23, player 2. The Convention of Blank, also known as the Blank Treaty of the Japan-US Treaty of Peace and Amity, was a treaty signed between the United States and the Tokugawa Shogunate on March 31st, 1854. Signed under threat of force, it effectively meant the end of Japan's 220-year-old policy of national seclusion known by the term Sakoku, by opening the ports of Shimoda and Hakodate to American vessels. Fill in the blanks with the same word.
Nagasaki.
It's not Nagasaki, no. Player one.
Kanagawa.
That's right, it is Kanagawa. So Pat gets 2. Sorry, Pat gets 3. Kanagawa, a very important one in Japanese history. Question 24, player 1. This is a multiplayer casual video game developed by Japanese indie game developers Lemorion_1224 and Hageneiro. It is released for Windows on June 10, 2026. In the game, the player controls a bipedal character playing the role of a hunter or the eponymous character. The characters can paint themselves to match their surroundings and hide from the hunters, while the hunters must find all such characters before time expires. Name this game.
Splatoon.
Sorry?
Splatoon.
No, it's not Splatoon. Player 4.
Chicken Hunt.
No. Player 3.
Naruto.
No, it is not Naruto. Player 2.
Witch.
Which is it?
Yeah, like a witch.
No. Well, let's see the answer. It's called Mecha Chameleon. And well, the Mecha spelled MECCHA, chameleon. Right, player 1 is Pat, player 2 is Aaron, player 3 is Movin, and player 4 is Glenn.
All right, Vinod, we have 2 minutes left. Do you want
Okay,
to...
yeah. So just So yeah. We can join it.
Yeah.
All right. So let's start again. So player 1 is Pat, player 2 is Aaron, player 3 is Movin, and player 4 is Glenn. All right, question 25, player 4. Sagalo is a village situated on the Gulf of Tajura in the country of Djibouti, famous for being the site of what?
The Battle of Adwa.
No, it is not the Battle of Adwa. Player 3.
Is it the easternmost point of the African continent?
No, that is a different one. Player 2.
Black Hawk Down.
Sorry.
Black
Oh,
Hawk
no,
Down.
it's not Black Hawk Down. No, player 1.
Is it claimed to be the place where coffee beans were first discovered by a
No,
goat herd?
that's not it either. Let's see the answer. It's the only Russian settlement in Africa. Question 26, player 3. This is a microfinance organization and community development bank founded in Bangladesh and provides small loans to the impoverished without requiring collateral. It originated in 1976 in the work of Professor Muhammad Yunus at the University of Chittagong, who launched a research project to study how to design a credit delivery system to provide banking services to the rural poor. In 1998, the bank's low-cost housing program won a World Habitat Award. In 2006, the bank and its founder, Muhammad Yunus, were jointly awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. The bank has the tagline, Bank for the Poor. Which bank?
This is mine, I think.
Yeah.
Grameen Bank.
That's right. It was the Grameen Bank. So Movin gets 4 points. This is the Grameen Bank. Question 27, player 2. This was the final naval battle of the Russo-Japanese War, fought on 27 until 28 May 1905 in the eponymous strait. A devastating defeat for the Imperial Russian Navy, the battle was the only decisive engagement ever fought between modern steel battleship fleets, and the first in which wireless telegraphy or radio played a critically important role. The battle was described by contemporary Sir George Clark as by far the greatest and the most important naval event since Trafalgar.
Battle of Tsushima.
That's right, the Battle of Tsushima. Battle of Tsushima. So player 1 is Pat, player 2 is Aran, player 3 is moving, and player 4 is Glenn. All right, question 28, player 1. What is the 1982 making of documentary film directed by Le Blanc, shot during and about the chaotic production of Werner Herzog's 1982 film Fitzcarraldo, and filmed on location in the jungles of Peru?
Field of Dreams.
No, player 4,
Pass.
player 3,
Green Hell.
it's not the Green Hell, player 2.
The Jungle Book.
Sorry,
2.
Jungle? Sorry,
The Jungle Book 2.
no, not the Jungle Book 2. It is the Burden of Dreams.
I knew I wasn't
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I knew I was close, but not right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you came close. Question 29, player 4. In biology, if two species are described as sympatric, what does it imply?
They have a symbiotic relationship.
No, that's not the one. Player 3.
They can interpret successfully.
No, that's not the one. Player 2.
They have the same diet, similar food.
No, not the diet of similar food. No. Player 1.
Their primary characteristics are inherited through the male line.
No, not the main line with the characteristics. No.
Right.
Let's see that answer.
Right.
They are related but distinct species or populations in the same or overlapping region. In fact, one famous example is of orangutans on both sides of the river in Sumatra, wherein both are distinct species separated by several a few millions of years. Question 30, player 3. Abun di Bashmayo is considered special. Why?
This is where the prophet was born.
No, it is not. Player
Muhammad.
2.
The world's oldest company.
World's oldest
Company.
company. No, it's not. Player 1.
Handwritten newspaper.
It's not the handwritten newspaper. Player 4.
A pass.
All right, everyone passes. Let's see the answer. It is the Lord's Prayer that Jesus Christ himself was supposed to have prayed in his native language of Aramaic. Very, considered really special in the early history of Christianity. Sometimes some people even learn it by heart, even in a foreign language. Question 31, player 2. Justin D. Fox is a South African author, photojournalist, lecturer, and editor who wrote a book naming South Africa's most elusive animals, including the Cape Mountain leopard, the aardwa, the ground pangolin, the white lion, and the riverine rabbit. What did he term this grouping? Also the title of his book.
The Hidden Five.
It's not the Hidden Five. Player 1.
Fantastic Five.
It's not the Fantastic Five, player 4.
It's the elusive 5.
It's not the Elusive Five, the player 3.
The small 5.
It's not the small 5 either. Let's see the answer. It's the Impossible 5. Because it's very difficult to spot them, even for experts who know the forest like the back of their hand.
Nice.
Question 32, player 1. He was an American athlete and a 4-time Olympic champion in the discus throw. He was the first athlete to win a gold medal in the same individual event in 4 consecutive Olympic Games. He's an inductee of the IAAF Hall of Fame. Identify.
Al Erter.
That's right, it is Al Otter. Al Otter or Alfred Otter Jr. So we have one question to be addressed to Glenn. That's in the first round. Just give me a minute.
Do we have a bonus sequence to follow?
It's
No,
the first one.
we'll just add up the scores and see if there's a tiebreaker as of now.
Okay.
So we'll just address that extra question to Glenn. Just a moment.
But then it'll go to Pat next.
Yeah, I think it's 4,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Suspense about who the winner is.
It might come down to this question. Who knows?
All right. Just a minute. All right, so we will go with the replacement questions. Everybody can see my slide now, right?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
All
we
right,
can.
so
Can
this
see
is
more
addressed to
than-
Glenn. So Glenn is player 4. So this is the first round. So in case Glenn doesn't get it, it passes to player 1, player 2, and player 3. So player 4,
Yep.
right? So it's the same order. Player 4, player 1, player 2, player 3. So this is addressed to Glenn, player 4, right? So the replacement question, let's go. The Power of Sympathy or The Triumph of Nature, 1789, by William Hill Brown, is usually considered the first what?
You have to put it on slide mode.
Yeah. This is did that.
The first psychology book.
No, it's not the first psychology book. No. So player 1.
The first self-help, self-improvement book.
No, it's not. Player 2.
The first selfie.
It's not the first selfie. Player 3.
I pass. I don't have a guess.
Okay. Wait, let's see the answer. It's the first American novel.
Oh.
Right? So just give us a couple of minutes. We'll come up with the scores.
Ah, yeah.
Thank God I didn't disgrace myself.
No, you did very well. You may have won. I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I am.
I
I
missed
made
too many
one
of
my Wespa was a bad mistake because I read a column on Scrabble in the Times and read about Nigel Richards and
Oh,
David Edgar
okay.
and all these people. But I just, for some
Okay.
reason, I was, although the World Snooker people have a B in their name, don't they? There's WBESA
Yeah.
or something. And then the Elastic Rope crowd, they're interesting. They're the World Elastic Rope or something organization. Bungee men. Anyway, I
Two
managed.
two of my cousins are crazy Scrabble players. They go to Malaysia, Singapore, all over the country, world, and play Scrabble.
I think
Apparently, Nigeria is quite big, I think, at Scrabble now.
and
Yeah,
Thailand.
Scrabble,
yeah.
Nigeria is good. Yeah. There was one Nigerian guy who took part in a French Scrabble tournament and he just learned the whole dictionary. He couldn't speak.
Richards of New Zealand.
Nigel Richards, yeah. He's
He's
guy
won
who
the
learned
French
this
and
one, he learned
Spanish
the entire
without knowing
French.
either language. He can't
He
speak either
wasn't
language.
Nigerian, he was New Zealander.
No, he's New Zealand.
No.
Yeah,
New Zealander, Nigel Richards.
yeah, he's
6 months
remarkable.
he by-hearted the entire Scrabble French dictionary.
Crazy.
All right, we have the score. So we have the grand final. So this is the final score of the grand final. So congratulations to the winners. Player 1, Pat Gibson, 19 points. Aran Mohan, 8 points. Movin Miranda, close to Pat with 17 points. And Glenn Tuazon is 4 points. I repeat, player 1, Pat Gibson is at 19 points. So Pat Gibson wins the Quiz Ladder final. The big kudos to Pat Gibson.
Well played,
And
everybody.
second is
Thank you.
Movin Miranda with 17 points. And third is Aran Mohan at 8 points. And fourth is Glenn Tuazon with 4 points. And needless to say, as told in the beginning itself, you all four have come through 5 weeks of intense quizzing. So congratulations to all of you, especially to Pat Gibson, the ultimate winner. All right. See you.
Thank you,
people.
Vinod.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Vinod.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Take care,
Bye-bye,
everyone.
everybody.
Ciao.
See you later. Bye.